Today we are going to perform experiment on 1-bit comparator via virtual lab platform, and the aim of this experiment is to verify the truth table of 1-bit comparator using the basic logic gates. I would like to thank team of IIT Roorkee for providing virtual lab, and we are able to demonstrate experiment to our students easily via this interactive platform. The objectives of this experiment are: at the end of the experiment, the student should be able to explain truth table and the functionality of 1-bit comparator, explain the circuit diagram of 1-bit comparator, wire up the circuit of 1-bit comparator using AND, NOT and the NOR logic gates, interpret and verify the logic and the truth table on the wired up circuit. So before going for the demonstration of experiment, I would like to give you some theory background about the 1-bit comparator, and we will be going to discuss about its block diagram, truth table, circuit diagram, wired up IC diagram and the applications. What is magnitude comparator? It is basically a combinational circuit that compares the two binary numbers and take the decision that one number is greater than second number or less than second number or equal to second number. And let's say if two numbers are considered as A and B, then magnitude comparator gives three outputs for the three decisions, that is A greater than B, A less than B and A equal to B. This is the block diagram of n-bit comparator where A and B are two numbers of n bit each. There will be three output lines because there can be three type of decisions. The number A can be greater than number B, the number A can be equal to number B, or number A can be less than number B. This is the truth table of 1-bit comparator where we are taking the two numbers B and A and both numbers are 1 bit each. So if both the numbers are 1 bit each, that means the B can be 0 or 1 or A can be 0 or 1. So with the two bits we can have the four possibilities. Either both are 0 0 or B is 0, A is 1, or B is 1, A is 0, or B and A both are 1. So if both are 0 0, we are taking here three output lines for the three type of decisions. If B is equal to A and both are 0, then the decision will be in the favor of A is equal to B. So this output line will be high to indicate that A is equal to B, and the rest of the two output lines will be 0. And if B is 0 and A is 1, then the decision is in the favor of A is greater than B. So this output line will be high and the rest of the two output line will be low. And if B is 1 and A is 0, then the decision will be in the favor A is less than B, or we can say B is greater than A. So this output line will be high and these two output lines will be 0. And if B and A both are 1 1, then obviously A is equal to B. So middle output line will be high and the rest two output lines will be low. This is the circuit diagram of 1-bit comparator, because if we see the truth table, so we can see here for A greater than B, the output is high only for this combination of B and A, where A is 1, that is taken as true variable, and B is 0, so that is taken as complemented variable. So for this output line, we can write the expression as AB complement. And if we see A less than B, so output is high corresponding to this combination of input, where A is taken in terms of complement because it is 0 and B is taken as it is. So expression for this output line we can write as A complement B. And if we see this output line, so output is 1 corresponding to this combination as well as corresponding to this combination. So either this combination is active, then output is 1, or this combination is active, then this output is 1. So OR can be represented by plus, and for this 1 we can see the combination as A is 0, that is A complement, and B is 0, that is B complement. So here we have the min term as A complement B complement, and if we see the min term for this combination, that is A is 1 and the B is 1, that is represented as AB. And because the output is high corresponding to either this combination or this combination, so we have to take summation sign. So for this output line, the logic generated here will be A complement B complement plus A into B. So based on the logics generated, we can have this circuit diagram, because if A is less than B, then the logic generated will be A complement B, and if A is greater than B, then logic generated here will be AB complement, and if A is equal to B, then the logic generated will be A complement B complement plus AB. And to generate this logic, what we have to do, the original we have two input lines. So to generate A complement, we have to take one inverter. So here we have A complement, and the B signal is passed as it is. So A complement and B are passed to this AND gate to generate this A complement B, the product of these two, that is taking the decision that A is less than B. And for bottom side, if we need to generate this logic, that is A is greater than B, that is AB complement. So for that purpose, we have to take complement of B. So B signal we are passing to one inverter. So we get B complement. Here we get A, and A and B complement are passed to this AND gate, that is generating AB complement. And let's say we need to generate this logic for A equal to B, that is A complement B complement plus AB. So that can be written as A complement B plus AB complement to the whole complement. So at this output line we have A complement B. At this output line we have AB complement. So we have to take plus of these two and the whole complement. That is the indication that this is the NOR logic. One input plus the another input to the whole complement is the NOR logic. So this is one of the input to the NOR gate. This is the second input to the NOR gate, and we can take this output as input to this NOR gate and this output as input to this NOR gate, and the final logic generated here will be corresponding to decision, that is A is equal to B. So before wiring up the circuit, we must be familiar with the gates we are using and their IC diagram. So in the AND gate, this is the logical symbol of AND gate. We have taken the symbolic notation of two input AND gate. A and B are two input and Q is output. And this is the truth table. If all the inputs are 1, then only the output is 1, and the Boolean expression is output Q, that is equal to product of inputs A and B. And this is the IC diagram of AND gate. The IC number is 7408, and this is 14 pin IC. Pin number 7 need to be connected to ground. Pin number 14 need to be connected to VCC, that is 5 volt, and rest total we have 12 pins. 12 pins can accommodate total 4 AND gates, and all the 4 AND gates are the 2 input AND gate, and there is always one output line. So one AND gate require 3 pins, and total we have 12 pins. So 4 AND gates can be accommodated in this particular IC. And this is the NOT gate symbol, where we have single input, that is A, and the output here is Q, where Q is equal to complement of A. And the truth table is if A is 0, then Q is 1, and if A is 1, then Q is 0. So this is also called as inverter. And this is the IC diagram for the NOT gate. IC number is 7404. Again, pin number 7 need to be connected to ground. Pin number 14 need to be connected to supply. and rest we have 12 pins that can accommodate total 6 NOT gates, because the NOT gate require one input line and the one output line. So 12 pins can accommodate total 6 NOT gates. That's why this is called as the hex inverter IC. And this is the NOR gate logical symbol. A and B are input and Q is output. And in the NOR gate, that is the complement of OR gate. So if all the inputs are 0, then only output is 1. Otherwise, in any other case, the output will be 0. And the Boolean expression is one input plus another input to the whole complement. This is the IC diagram of NOR gate with the IC number 7402, and in this case again pin number 7 need to be connected to ground and 14 need to be connected to supply 5 volt, and the rest 12 pins can accommodate total 4 NOR gate. But very important observation in the NOR gate is that here pin number 2 and 3 are input and the 1 is output. Otherwise, in any of the other logic gate IC diagram, we observe usually 1 and 2 are input and the 3 is output. Then 4 and 5 are input and the 6 is output. Then 13 and 12 are input and 11 is output. And 10 and 9 are input and the 8 is output. But here we have the reverse, like pin number 2 and 3 are input and 1 is output. Then 5 and 6 are input and 4 is output. Then 13 is output and the 12 and 11 are input, and the here 9 and 8 are input and the 10 is the output. The applications of comparator. Comparators are used in the CPUs and the microcontrollers. They are used for the control applications, for the temperature, position. We can use to control these physical variables, and we can compare it with some reference value, and that is also utilized to control the process. That is also used in the servo motor control, that is used in the password verification as well as the biometric applications. If we perform this experiment physically in the labs, then we are going to make connections on the breadboard. So apparatus required will be, we need this IC 7408 AND gate IC, 7402 NOR gate IC, 7404 NOT gate IC. We need the fixed supply. We need 3 LEDs to take 3 outputs for 3 type of decisions. One number can be greater than another or equal to another or less than another, and we need connecting wires to make all the connections, and breadboard on which we are going to wire up all the circuit. This is the wired up diagram. So if we perform this experiment on the breadboard, then according to this we can make the connections. So here pin number 14 of this IC, 14 of this IC and the 14 of this IC, that can be taken common, and that is connected to supply of 5 volt. Similar way, the pin number 7 of this IC, pin number 7 of this IC and the pin number 7 of this IC, that is taken common, and that is connected to ground. This is the inverter IC. We need to generate two logic here, XY complement and X complement Y. So we need complement of X and we need complement of Y. To generate these two complement, we need two inverters of this IC. So we are taking this inverter, that is between pin number 1 and 2, and second inverter, that is between pin number 3 and 4. So at pin number 1 we provide signal X, and at pin number 2 we get X complement. Similarly at pin 3 we provide Y, and at pin number 4 we will get Y complement. So now we have two true variables as well as two complemented variables. So if we pass these variables to the AND gate IC, so we can generate the product of X and Y complement and the product of X complement and Y. So if X and Y complement, they are passed at pin number 1 and 2, then at pin number 3 we get the output as XY complement. And the same way, if we provide at pin number 4 and 5 the Y and the X complement, so at pin number 6 we get the product of X complement and Y. And the output generated here at pin number 3 and the output generated here at pin number 6, that we are passing to this NOR gate IC, that is x complement y and the xy complement. So when these two are given as input to this NOR gate IC at pin number 2 and 3, so at pin number 1 we get the NOR of these two, that is x bar y plus xy bar to the whole complement, and when we solve it we get xy plus x complement y complement, and that logic says that the x is equal to y. So here we have switches to change the combination of x and y. We can have four type of combinations, both can be 0 0 or 0 1 or 1 0 or 1 1, and this is the power supply of 5 volt. So with the help of this wired up diagram we can perform this experiment, and we have connected three LEDs to see which particular LED glows at a particular time, and the decision will be in the favor of that particular LED. This LED 1, if this glows, that means x is greater than y. If this LED glows, that means x is less than y, and if this LED glows, that means x is equal to y. So at this moment this LED is glowing, that means x should be equal to y. So what are the steps to perform the experiment? First of all, we need to go to the website. This is a website on which we have to visit. Then there we have the list of experiment displayed on the screen, and after that we select the experiment from the list of experiment. That is the experiment number 12 here, that is verify the truth table of 1-bit and the 2-bit comparator using the logic gates, and we are going to perform the 1-bit comparator. Then if we click this, then various tabs will appear on the screen. Then we can go through the theory of this particular experiment. Already I have demonstrated the theory of this experiment here also. You can visit and go through the theory. Then after that you can read the procedure of the experiment by clicking here, and the step-by-step procedure is displayed on the screen. Then we go to the simulator tab. The simulation tab is there, and that is showing two type of simulation, that is the simulation of 1-bit comparator and 2-bit comparator. So we will go to the simulation of 1-bit comparator, and when we go for the simulation of 1-bit comparator, this window will appear on the screen where we can perform the experiment, and we have to go as per the procedure and verify the truth table for all the combinations of inputs A and B, and this is the expected truth table we have discussed for the 1-bit comparator, and this is the displayed procedure. So we have to follow this procedure and perform the experiment step by step. So let's go to the website and perform the experiment step by step. This is the circuit of 1-bit comparator, and this circuit we have constructed with the help of three ICs: 7404 NOT gate IC, 7408 AND gate IC, and 7402 NOR gate IC. And as this is the 1-bit comparator, so this is going to compare two numbers of 1 bit each, and x and y are those two numbers, and these two numbers are 1 bit. The capacity of these two numbers is 1 bit each, and there are the three output lines. So we have put three LEDs to show the three outputs, because the comparator is going to take the decision whether x is greater than y, or x is less than y, or x is equal to y. So first output line is indicating that x is greater than y, and the second output line is indicating that x is less than y, and the third output line is indicating x equal to y. So if this particular LED is glowing, that is the indication x is greater than And if this LED is glowing, that is the indication X is less than Y. And if LED 3 that is glowing, that means X is equal to Y. And at a time only the output will be in the favor of one decision. So at a time out of these three LEDs, only one LED will glow. And for the circuit connections in the 7404 IC, 7408 IC and 7402 IC, the pin number 7 need to be connected to ground. So we have taken common for 7404 IC pin number 7, then pin number 7 for 7408 IC and the pin number 7 for 7402 IC. So we have taken all these three pins common and that is connected to ground. And the same way pin number 14 need to be connected to VCC, that is 5 volt. So we have taken common line for pin number 14 of 7404 IC, pin number 14 of 7408 IC and the pin number 14 of 7402 IC, and this common line is connected with the VCC, that is 5 volt. And on this first output line we have to generate the logic that is XY complement. So how to generate this logic that is XY complement? Y input that need to be passed to the inverter, and the pin number 3 is input and the pin number 4 is output. So when Y is passed to pin number 3, so at pin number 4, Y complement will be generated. So this Y complement at pin number 4, that we are giving as input to pin number 2 of 7408 IC, and this is AND gate IC. So one of the input to this AND gate, that is Y complement, and at pin number 1 we are giving the signal that is X. So this is taking the product of these two, that is X and Y complement. So at pin number 3, X, Y complement signal will be generated, and that is giving the decision that the X is greater than Y. And same way when we see this logic that is at the second output line, that is X complement Y. So we have to take complement of X. So again we can use this particular 7404 IC, because in a single IC total we have 6 NOT gates. So we can provide the signal X at pin number 1, and at pin number 2 we will get X complement. So pin number 2 of 7404 IC that need to be connected at pin number 4 of 7408 IC. So signal we get here, that is the X complement, and at the pin number 5 we are giving the signal Y. So this is taking product of these two, that is X complement at pin number 4 and the Y at pin number 5. So a product of these two, that is X complement Y, that is generated at pin number 6, and that is the decision that X is less than Y. And at the third output line we need to generate the logic that is X, Y plus X complement, Y complement. And to generate this logic, what we can do is we can take the output signal that is generated at this first output line, that is XY complement, and the output generated at the second output line, that is X complement Y. These two outputs we can pass to the NOR gate, that is 7402 IC. So in the NOR gate, the inputs are given at pin number 2 and 3, and at pin number 1 we will get the output. So if we take the NOR of these two signals, that is XY complement and X complement Y, so signal generated at pin number 1 will be XY plus X complement Y complement, and that is giving the decision that X is equal to Y. So this is about the wired up connection that is required for the 1-bit comparator. Now to perform this experiment, first of all we need to switch on the power supply. So we click here so that the power is on, and as we switch on the power, and let's say both these switches are in the off state, that means x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. So if both are off, that means both the signals are 0, 0. So in that case, we can say that x is equal to y, and x is equal to y is the decision that is taken on the third output line. So we can see the third LED that start glowing as soon as we switch on the power and x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. So LED 3 start glowing. So we can add this combination in the truth table. X is 0, y is 0, and the decision is x is equal to y. Now we can change the combination. Instead of taking the 0, 0 combination, we can change the combination to 0, 1. So x switch is going to remain in the same position. And if we change the position of y to 1 here, so this combination becomes 0, 1 and 0, 1. If x is 0 and the y is 1, that is the decision that y is greater than x. So this decision that is taken on the second output line. So we can see here that now LED 2 start glowing. So we can add this combination to the truth table. And the third combination we need to check is 1, 0 combination. So we change the switch to 1 and change the switch to 0. So when x is 1 and the y is 0, so x is greater than y, and that decision is taken on the first output line. So first LED start glowing. We can add this combination to the truth table. And finally, we are going to check x 1 and the y 1. So x is already 1 and y we can put to 1. And if both are 1, so obviously x is equal to y. So that decision that is taken on the third output line. And LED 3 start glowing now, and we can add it to truth table. So we have verified all the combinations in the truth table because we have two inputs. So we can have 4 combination of input, that is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. If both the inputs are 0, 0, then x is equal to y. If x is 0, y is 1, so that is the indication y is greater than x. And if x is 1 and the y is 0, that is the indication x is greater than y. And if x and y both are 1, then again x is equal to y. So in this way, the truth table for the 1-bit comparator that is verified. So we have completed this experiment. Thank you. So in this way, we can perform the experiment for the 1-bit comparator. And these are the references used to demonstrate this experiment. Thank you.